Hey everyone, today we are learning about the Singleton pattern, one of the simplest, powerful design patterns in programming. Let's understand it using a real-world example. Imagine a company with a single printer connected to the network. No matter how many employees try to print, they are all using the same printer. That's exactly what a Singleton pattern does. Ensures only one instance exists that everyone uses. Let's see another example. Imagine you have a coffee shop. In your coffee shop, there is only one coffee machine. All your employees use the same coffee machine to make coffee. You don't want to buy many coffee machines because it's expensive, take more space, and can make the coffee taste different. This is what the singleton pattern is about. It makes sure there is only one instance of something, like the printer, and gives everyone access to that same instance. In programming, the singleton pattern is a way to make sure a class has only one instance. It also gives a global point of access to that instance. Why is it helpful? Because sometimes you want to control access to something shared, like a database connection or a setting file. You don't want many instances causing problems or wasting resources. Okay, now let's code a real-world example, a database connection manager. We want to ensure only one database connection exists. Allow access to this connection from anywhere. Create the connection only when needed. I implement this code and explain line by line for you. Okay, first of all, let's create a class that name is database connection. This class will manage a single instance of a database connection. In this class, we write a property that is private static instance. The type of it is database connection or null, and the value of it at the first is null. This property stores the single instance of the class. It's private to prevent external access and static so it's shared across all instances of class. After this, we should create our constructor. We create our constructor and write console.log database connected. But in this time, constructor should mark as private. Do you know why? Because when the constructor marked as private, it means you cannot call from outside the class. This prevents anyone from creating a new instance of database connection directly using new database connection. Let's test it and see what happens. When we say new database connection, we have an error here. It says constructor of class is private and only accessible within the class declaration. So it prevents from creating an instance outside the class. After this, we should create a method. That method name is getInstance. We create this method to get our single instance of database connection. In this method, first we check if database.instance is null. We create a new database connection.instance, and after that return this instance for user. That's it. In this code, first we check if it is null, we create a new one. If it's not null, just return the instance. Okay, now it's time to test. we create db1 is equal to database connection.getInstance and db2 that is equal to database connection.getInstance again. When we console.log, db1 is equal to db2 and run this code. Oh, we get true because both db1 and db2 refers to the same instance. This is this singleton pattern. This is how implement singleton pattern with TypeScript. Okay, these are the most important part of our code that we talk about them in coding time. The private static instance, private constructor, static get instance. With knowing them, you can implement singleton pattern with TypeScript in your code. At the conclusion, I should say that the singleton pattern makes sure a class has only one instance. It gives a global access point to that instance, and it's useful for managing shared resources or settings. And that's it. Now you know how to use the singleton pattern in TypeScript. If you found this helpful, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. For now, bye.